So the insurance came in handy.
You could say that.
The van got its first battle scar the other day.
And it wasn't our fault.
It wasn't our fault.
Of all places that it could get hit, get its first battle scar or whatever, Screwfix car park. Screwfix.
So now the first bump the van had is gonna be forevermore in Screwfix.
Imagine yourself driving on a lovely Wednesday, I think, morning to Screwfix to pick up some piping or something. I've lost track now. I visit Screwfix every day. I'm just there tootling along, order my thing, coming into the driving parking spot just straight ahead of me. There's a lovely guy a few spaces down who decides, this giant van coming towards me, I don't see them. And I'm just going to reverse out as though nothing's there, and boom! Reverses straight into our rear quarter over there.
All in all, in honesty, the guy was a decent guy.
Yeah, and he came out, he said, oh sorry, I didn't see you, did the details, he admitted it was his fault, and since we can get it repaired on his insurance, I guess it's just easier if we come and show you, so come on. Come with me.
Why are we going the long way around the van?
Because, can you see it? There you go. I think it looks a bit like tinfoil, crumpled paper, something like that. Yeah, so literally his rear bumper just went straight in there. Luckily, it hasn't damaged anything on the inside, because that was my first worry. Like, oh no, we've got legs for the kitchen counter and all stuff over here. Has it damaged anything on the inside? No. I don't even think... I don't know where our floor is actually on here, but anyway, nothing damaged on the inside. There's nothing damaged underneath. He didn't hit the wheel or anything. It's just this little panel down here. So when we rang the insurance company, who by the way were very good, they at first said that we might need to replace the whole panel. However, when they say the whole panel, they don't mean just this bit. They actually mean all the way out to this weld line over here, all the way to the roof, and all the way back to, I think, this line here. That was a no. That was our window. All our kitchen stuff is mounted to this wall, which, by the way, would have had to come all out. No. No. But luckily, they said they're just able to pull the dent out and, like, kind of prime this area, because obviously we're going to need to paint this area again.
Oh, and they asked, which company did you use to paint the van? I was like, we did it ourselves. Oh, okay, which paint did you use? Well, it's RAF Blue Grey. Have you heard of it? The van's going to get picked up tomorrow morning, and they've told us to remove all personal belongings out of the vehicle. So we better get started. The couch first? Kidding.
Please no. Just built that.
That can't really apply for camper vans, right?
I guess we just take the
Well,
box.
there's the tools, and I guess I'll take out the books. I mean, I don't want to even nicking my books.
What, you mean our temporary bookshelf?
I don't know whether it's temporary. See, it's looking really good here.
Honestly, it really does look good.
They're staying still.
Yeah.
For a change.
Well, I guess we're just going to have to remove any tools and any bits that we need over the next couple of days.
I guess we'll take our cactus.
Yeah.
We've tied it in the bag. There's like a water bottle in there that if it moves, don't worry about it. It might be like a shuffle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
so they just took away Melanie, taking her to the doctor. Melanie's the van, by the way, Mel for short. So yeah, this is our vehicle at the moment. It is tiny, feels like I'm scraping the road, but it would do for a few days. So hopefully they're gonna just, you know, fix her, sand her a bit, and we'll paint her. Alright, so just need to hop to the shop, and I'm really curious to know how this car feels in comparison to the van, and I can already tell you, I don't like it. It's so low. I will never purchase a low car again, I can tell you that. This is a very new car. The gear stick is so perfect, like so smooth that I don't know what gear I am. It's just gliding. Ooh. Oh, that feels weird. Woo. It just feels like I'm just gliding on the floor. Ha! Second. Weirdly, going between cars, it feels much narrower in this car. Just because I'm so low and I can't see the road, so it feels just as tight, if not tighter. Just letting the police car go. Oh, new brakes. Oh, and I can't go between the speed bumps. I'm not a car person. Not that I was much before I got the van, but I definitely prefer being high up. And I think if we were to get a car, it would be some sort of Land Rover. I think Sam has his eye on a Land Rover Defender, which I must say I'm starting to like the look of. Also, I'm taking turns too wide. I don't need to take turns this wide. I'm in a tiny, puny bug. Alright. So we're nearly there. Nearly there. That's fine. Okay. Parking. Let's now go park. I miss my noisy, clunky van. Yeah, with a noisy vehicle, you know, the vehicle just speaks to you. You know what it needs. You know when you need to change gear. You know, I sort of gauge my speed based on the sound of the vehicle. But this new car is so silent. I'm wondering whether it's missing an engine. And it's not an electric. It's a manual petrol car. So it should make noise. Anyway, let's wait for the van and see what they've done. Some colour on it. It's a nice grey. So, van's back. It's just as this. Okay. There we are. In this light, it looks like the same colour, but I think that's just the primer they've used, which is handy. Which means, since the base is dark, I don't have to paint like a bajillion coats on this. We didn't expect this, but they said that because this has been damaged, they have given us some plastic over there to be able to replace this. But other than that, I think the van is looking normal. No obvious damage. Nothing here. So yeah, That's fine. And in terms of this section, I cannot see any dent on it. Mind you, it might even look smoother than the rest of the van. Do you know how to remove that?
Nope. I'm guessing. At the moment.
Have you thought about Googling it? Or YouTubing it? Or looking at the manual that you bought?
The manual.
The manual? Yeah. Yeah, he bought a manual, like a video crafter repair manual. So the link for that is in the description below. It's gonna be handy, you know, when he decides to read it.
Ow.
By the way, they have obviously removed the panel to spray the primer, and they have seen the smiley face Sam left. So obviously we didn't paint underneath here, so Sam just decided to give us a smiley face. So
But they didn't say anything about it.
Mechanics, you're welcome.
Anyway.
By the way, Sam, I just splashed paint on your toolkit.
No! Brand new panel.
It's starting to look like the old one. With your fingerprints on it.
Nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened. And that is where we shall leave it. So, repair company, good job. Insurance, good that we got some, I guess, because it worked out. And
not that we have much choice.
Yeah, not that we have much choice. But overall, we're okay. We know the van eventually is going to have dents and scratches all over. It's just, since it wasn't our fault and they're going to repair it, why not?